Water this year was a limited resource for us. We had to ration it out. We didn't have enough reservoir water to go round on a really dry year like this. So we need to use other water resources that are on the farm but are currently unused to add to our pool of water in the reservoir. Excuse the pun. And because we also had to use mains water this year, which we're trying not to do, partly because it's very expensive, but partly because it's a limited resource. So we're trying to make ourselves self-sufficient, self-resilient, self-sufficient in water. So that pipe was already there. There was a small pond here, and so we've just enlarged the pond a little bit so it can take more of runoff water. And then a pump is going in here on a float switch, so it will automatically turn on when it gets to a certain level, automatically turn off before it gets empty, so it will never be emptied. So there's always, as a feature, it's always here with water offering biodiversity. And the water will get pumped into the storage tanks, which are right next door. And then this time of year, they can then get pumped from those storage tanks to refill the reservoir. This is the reservoir that we take our irrigation water from, and this is just started to refill, having virtually emptied it this summer, and so now the challenge is to make sure it refills. It will partially refill from the bank behind it and the wood behind it through winter runoff. There's two ditches that run into it, and it will probably refill over 2 winters. So what we're trying to do is to save enough water on other parts of the farm that would run off the farm, and we can pump back into here to make sure that we start the season with a full reservoir, so that we're then not having to use mains water. We can just use winter stored water.
Every farm that we visit and we give a farm plan on has different needs, and we can produce a bespoke farm plan where we give an idea of costs and the benefits that we can then help to develop on and fund for the farmer. Some projects take longer to develop up and deliver than others, but we're always there to provide the support.
So firstly, just how important water is as a natural resource to all food production, particularly fruit here on this farm, and really how critical it's been that our projects have the necessary kind of investment and support from all sectors, from all parts of the food industry, to make sure that these interventions on farm can happen. To improve supply chain resilience fundamentally, given the extremes that we're experiencing, too little water, too much water, and the challenges that presents, on the ground at farm level. And I think that's kind of hidden from people. So I think it's been fantastic to see that in action today, and actually to see how quite simple solutions can really transform the way that water's being used on the farm. We're really keen to do more of this kind of work going into the future and to secure more support to do it.